And we've been taking an in-depth look at the problem of gangs in our community here. We have heard that nonprofits, what they need to do to help out the youth in our community. And tonight we talked to someone who knows firsthand what it's like to be part of a gang drawn when they were a child.
WATE 6 On Your Side reporter Stephanie Beacon shares his experience as he hopes to save others from what he went through.
Former gang member Nathan Harvey takes me to the neighborhood right here in Knoxville where he grew up.
We lived actually in this apartment building right here, and we were welcomed to this community by drive-by shootings, gang banging, drug dealing.
He and his mother lived in the Lonsdale community on Badgett Drive, the same street where 15-year-old Fulton football player Xavion Dobson was killed, an innocent victim of gang violence.
Sadness, pain, because I know that, I used to be a part of the problem in this community. I started out at age 10 selling drugs and skipping school, and eventually joined a gang.
Harvey tells me he joined the Crips and started selling drugs for older members.
I thought that the gang could offer me the things that I wasn't being offered at home.
Harvey didn't grow up with a father or have a positive male role model in his life. He says mentors are needed to keep kids away from gangs.
Positive leadership in these communities, more men, more father figures will help.
He was in and out of juvenile detention, and when he turned 18, picked up federal charges and went to prison.
When you do join these gangs, you will either die or you will go to prison.
After serving 8 years in prison, he turned his life around and now mentors area youth.
I am that foolish man that God touched, God turned around and called me now to come back to my community and share the good news of what he's done in my life.
He now comes back to his childhood community to share the gospel and mentor, something he believes more people need to do to make a difference.
More churches coming out to these communities and planting seeds and raising activities for the youth.
He hopes those who mentor the kids in these communities stay long-term and really change the child's life. In Knoxville, Stephanie Beacon, WATE 6 On Your Side.
And when Harvey is out mentoring in the community, he says he talks to kids about 3 things, mainly abstinence. He also talks about looking for a stable support system, and he recognizes that so many are born into single-parent homes.
Yeah, and that support system seems to be what we've been talking about throughout the past hour and a half from everybody's. Yes, yeah. It is. It's that support. It's where these kids can go and find that love that they're lacking, and unfortunately, the gangs reach out to them and pull them in. I think we're going to hear a lot about that tonight. For more on this story and to see how the area nonprofits say the solutions are to stop the gang violence, go to our website at WATE.com.